Test. Okay. So this is nearby the last maybe stream, and it's important, I think so, about the X299 mainboards with the 2066 chip platform from ASUS. The most shocking about is the fastest actual position is a Intel Optane. So this means that in NFX you only can buy Intel Optane for a good option, but the stability of Intel Optane is pretty bad. Really bad. This mean you have some lags inside and there is no security and so on. So audio programs are lacking, driver installations are lacking, there's some non-stop troubles, right? Non-stop troubles. What is probably have to do with the Microsoft account, because they have some different ideas about your system, what your idea about your system is. This is one option. The other is you have only non-stop stress because Intel Optane is not so stable how they talk it, but they like to selling Intel Optane. They only like to sell Intel Optane. So the speed of an Intel read-write is, I don't know what is exactly YOPS. I don't know what is YOPS. What is mean exactly? I don't know. But this is not so important. So this is really, if you like your speed up your computer, you come to very unstable problems. So the option you have is first a write 10 with SATA SSD. Not VROC, only SATA SSD. The twice option is Intel VROC, because the other stuff didn't work. So if you seek some third-party SSDs, you go and find some SSD priceless in thousand niveau. So you have for a SSD pay $1,000, what is absolutely horrible. So nobody not have a big system with big money is absolutely not able to buy it. So this is the horrible part. They selling all these keys for nothing. So the VROC key premium is absolutely for nothing, because there is the point. If you buy an Intel SSD, as example Intel SSD 670p, what is the best probably option, right? The problem is they use exactly a trigger in the system that made that your system is in every case only Optane have a speed up, is ever use same fast. So if you use a SATA SSD write 10, it's exactly same fast how you use a Intel VROC SSD PCIe write 10. The system comes down or goes a little bit up, but the trigger what your system have to work is ever on the same balance. This is what I say, this is maybe what Microsoft accounts like to have, what your PC work, and why this is simple. They wanna selling stuff. So you buy new stuff because you are not happy with what you have. You buy new stuff and the system say you it's exactly the same how before. So this is actually money laundering, or so how say this, so that they only like to selling you stuff. So I have here the Samsung 970 Pro, I have Windows installed. It's exactly same speed how a Intel SSD or how a SATA SSD. There is nothing different. Nothing. The system comes ever on the same speed. And this is why I can't believe that SATA Samsung 970 Pro is not ready for VROC Premium. There is something different. It's like a prison. It's like computers in a prison controlled by the market. Like a price ballast. So you get into the system of price ballast, and if the price down, your system slow down. Is the price up, your system maybe raise up, but that you selling more, buy more stuff, not selling, buy more stuff, your system will not raise up, it's just got to raise down if it's going not so expensive. This is exactly what actually has happened. And no judgment come and say, guys, that's not okay. You have to stop doing this. Nobody goes to us and say, guys, stop. Not this way, wrong direction, back on the right direction. It's not happened. Nobody says something. But I know, I use a Samsung 970 as system drive. It's exactly same fast how a totally different Intel SSD system drive. And it's exactly same fast like a SATA SSD. There is no difference. The only difference I have in the system is when I'm cleaning with the brush the disk before. I cleaning the disk with the brush, with the program, cleaner, then I have a better stable feedback for the system. But this is the only one. Different SSDs with different speed are work totally same in the abilities of a system. The only one is Intel Optane. It speed up the system. You see it's faster workloads, etc. But it's unstable. And the others are not stable too. But the unstable effects are just switched in two different cases. When I use Intel Optane with music program, I have bugs I work in the higher spectrum. But the pitch is not configured. The bugs exist how before. It's everything work different. The only time the system works perfectly was in the time 2019, where they're using free testing VROC Premium. In this time it's work. I use it SATA SSD with Intel Optane RAID and configurator RAID 5 or something like this. I have SATA SSD 500 GB on the M2 SATA, then a Samsung 500 GB SSD SATA, and the 250 Intel Optane, and maybe some 250 GB other. The program runs absolutely latency free. No bugs, no failure, it was just perfect. But it was the only time, the absolutely only time it's worked perfect. This VROC key, what there was digital generated, not VROC key real inside the board. What digital was generated, this was the time possible they stole it, the abilities of the system, its work. Now we see the result. System didn't work. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know, but by me it's not work. It was the only time it's worked. Probably there was the time they stole it, computer configurations, phishing, and stole it, the system datas, and bring it virus into the systems that they get configured to buy new stuff. Totally illegal, totally corrupt. This time, 2019, is the fact that FireKey Premium works definitely on every system. With SATA combination, with PC combination, with every combination, it's worked definitely. There was no damage, there was no hot burns on system, there was nothing. It didn't need 2 CPUs. It didn't need 48 lanes. It's worked perfectly. So all that what is now doing by Intel is just stop it, the perfect PC, to selling stuff and nothing different. And it's horrible because I lose money over money over money over money. I have here 4 Intel SSDs, 1 terabyte, they are in RAID exactly same horrible how a normal SATA SSD. But it is a RAID 10. But it's nothing better or different. And this is not this what it used in 2019. It's horrible. I believe they hacked in this time systems to bring failure and fake drivers into the systems, that they didn't lose the abilities to selling stuff and create new technologies, because the system was so perfect. The system's using so perfect that you never need to buy something new or different. Never. It's all using perfect. And this is actually no more happens. It's all fake. Everything is actually fake.